Here is my audience. Hold up, please. Hello, everybody. My name is Ashley, and for my persuasive speech, I have chosen to speak about why you should never use methamphetamines. Methamphetamines are the number 2 drug of choice in the United States. They are made with a bunch of lethal ingredients. Some of these ingredients are acetone, which is an ingredient in nail polish, lithium, which is found in batteries, toluene, which is an ingredient in brake fluid, hydrochloric acid, and pseudoephedrine, which is found in cough medicine. And pseudoephedrine is a main ingredient, along with others. These are cooked down until they are in a white crystal powder form. The purpose of my speech today is to inform you of why you should not use this. We're going to go over a little bit of the history of it, and then we're going to talk about how it affects your family and yourself. I am qualified to speak on this because I do know some people who have used this drug for a very long time. Because of that, I've had to play a parent role, and also have missed out on some experiences with those parents. Amphetamines were widely used in World War II. Soldiers used them to stay awake. They were also used by the Japanese kamikaze pilots. They used them right before their last mission, their suicide missions. In the soldiers from World War II brought back their addictions from amphetamines and made it an epidemic, which we still have today. In the 1950s, doctors were prescribing amphetamines to cure things such as obesity, narcolepsy, and sinus infections. Methamphetamines were an over-the-counter drug, so everybody used them. They were used by stay-at-home moms, teachers, truck drivers, and college students. In the 1970s, the United States passed a Controlled Substance Act, which regulated certain drugs and how much of them you were allowed to have. Now that you know a little bit of the history of them, I'm going to speak about who it affects the most. Users have one drive, and it's the most important thing in their life. It is when they are going to get their next high. This pushes away their family, as most of the time is spent doing that instead of spending time with their family. They also tend to crash, and so will be asleep for whole days to recover that. If these people have children, their children can be taken away by the Department of Children and Families, and you will lose the most important things in your life. Another thing that you lose is your good friends, because you start hanging out with people who only do that. You don't really have time for your old friends. And when you do, a lot of times you'll end up blowing them off just so that you can go do more of the methamphetamine. If that isn't enough, there are a couple pictures that I have found to show you what it does. Longtime users are easy to spot because of the toll that it takes on your body. One of the main things that you can see is sunken cheeks. This is due to the suppressed appetite that the amphetamines give you. This is a picture here of a before and after. Notice how the cheeks are very sunken in compared to over here. Another thing is what they call meth mouth. The methamphetamines, they dry out your saliva glands, which allows the cavities on your teeth to decay your teeth at a faster rate. So also your teeth are getting decayed and they're falling out, which adds to the sunken cheek look. Another thing is that because methamphetamines are a stimulant, it quickens all of your body functions. One of the people that I know has a heart condition called hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. And this condition causes your heart to work faster and harder. And because they've chosen to use this drug, it has sped it up even more. And now their heart is non-repairable. Their arteries are clogged 85%. And while this may not have been preventable, it could have been fixable if they hadn't have made the problem worse. So with the information that I've given you today, I hope that you will never be around this, never want to try it, or hopefully never be addicted to it. It affects more than just you. It affects the people that you love, and that's the most important thing. Imagine having the choice to choose between everybody that you love and methamphetamines. A lot of times, those people cannot make good decisions, and so they choose those drugs instead, and you'll never see everybody that you love ever again. So please, as I said before, please do not use these drugs, methamphetamines, and thank you for listening. Bye.